Yeah, so, it's easier said than done. So you're just gonna start up high and press down and then bring them together. I'm fucking ready, man. You guys see that right there? I come prepared this time. I'm not I'm not gonna have no fucking dry, cracked lips for this whole workout like I did yesterday. Not gonna happen. I woke up this morning and they were even worse than they were yesterday. So I went to the gas and just got what I actually think Carmex would be the best thing. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually any healing properties to it or not. But yeah, it like I said, I woke up this morning and they were even worse than yesterday. Let me find a better song than this. All right, so oh shit, need to add weight. All right, so I think the plan for today is I honestly don't think I'm gonna go any heavier than this, no matter how it feels, because just 3 days ago on Monday, I hit a PR with 405 on flat for 3 reps. And then last Thursday, before I hit shoulders and triceps, I did some incline press over here in the Smith, and I hit another PR of 330 pounds on the incline for 4 reps. So I don't think today needs to be a close to max weight or even any kind of PR unless it's just lighter weight like this. This actually isn't. I mean, you guys know this. This actually isn't 315. 30 pounds less, whatever 315 is, 285, I think. So even though there's 3 plates on each side, it's not 315, it's 285. But I think I'm just gonna work with this weight today and maybe do 4 sets in a drop set, I think. So it's all gonna be pretty high rep stuff today, or at least I mean that's what I'm hoping. Uh, at least around 10, I think. I just don't think it'd be smart. Actually, I know it won't be smart to continue to lift heavy like that. You know, even if it's just one session like today, I'm not gonna get anywhere close to my 1 rep max. It's gonna be more, you know, isolated, controlled, and just for hypertrophy, even a little more than what I normally do, which I always want that, but I do like to train heavy. So, I gotta try to balance that. But yeah. So this will be the first set here, and see what happens. Yeah. Ow. Already. And don't get me wrong, this is good. Already feeling it though. I don't know if that was 12 or 13. I have to go back and count. Hey, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I just know that was enough. That was basically failure. Maybe could have done one more, but I don't even think I could have, if I'm being honest. Let's do 2 more. Or no, I'm sorry. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna feel it out. It'll probably be 3 more, I'm thinking. And then, like I said, a drop set. All right. So I went back and counted those reps, and I'm sure a lot of you already know, I only did 11. Man, I'm bad about that sometimes. But I mean, on one hand, it's kind of a good thing because I'm so in the set and so focused on, I mean, depending on what what the lift is, I'm so focused on that particular body part and make sure, I'm squeezing and everything is clicking, everything's right, that I forget to count reps sometimes. Now, unless it's a PR, like an X amount of reps as a PR or 1 rep, well, you don't have to count a 1 rep max, it's 1 rep. Uh, I caught myself before I finished that sentence. But yeah, like if it's an X amount of reps as a PR, like my 405 for 3, you bet your ass I'm counting those reps. But anything else, if I'm just going for hypertrophy, like I said, a lot of times I'm so, in the zone on feeling that contraction that I won't count reps. But luckily, I mean, I record so I can go back and count. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to get 11 again because I thought I did 12. So that's what kind of sucks. You go back and watch a video and you're like, oh man, I did one less than I thought. That kind of sucks. But I'm gonna try to match this set and do 11 again to try to make up for it. So you know, it's easier said than done. So let's see if I can actually do it. Woo. That's about as close as you can get to not getting a rep. Well, I guess it could be a little closer, but damn, you don't want to push it much farther than that without a spotter. Well, I guess on a Smith machine it's all right, but at any rate, I got 11, so I think I did. I might have to go back and count again, but I think I did get 11. So I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence now. If I wanted to do just one more set with this way to 2 more, I'll figure it out. Yep. Oh, wow. You know, I kind of had a feeling after that last set that this set might get, you know, significantly harder. And I was right. I didn't want to say it out loud though, because sometimes I feel like you can speak things into existence. So I didn't want to say it out loud. Maybe it was just, you know, my mind playing tricks on me or something. But no, I was right. that was tough. I think I only got 8. So I literally lost 3 reps. That's quite a bit. That's a pretty big drop off, actually. I still think I'm gonna try one more with this weight though. Make it 4 sets, and then we'll throw in a drop set and move the fuck on to something else. Just like I've come prepared for my chapped fucking lips with some chapstick, I've also come prepared for this final set of incline bench because once again, I am dressed in all black because I'm fucking prepared for this to be my last and final set if that's what has to happen. Yeah, and I can say if that does happen, and you guys know what I'm talking about, you kind of get where I'm going with this. That does happen, I would I'd be happy with it. I mean, who wouldn't want to meet their fucking end Well, okay, let me start over. What gymaholic wouldn't want to meet their end under the bar? You know what I'm saying? I would. That might be the best way for me to go, actually. If I be completely honest here, I would. I'd tell everybody to you know, put me in the casket in what I'm wearing right here, and while you're at it, put the bar and the weights in there too. I mean, why not? I think that'd be pretty fucking cool, actually. Yeah, but basically, what I'm trying to say after I just said all that is that this set's gonna be fucking hard. It's gonna be, and then I gotta do a drop set. Fucking glorious, if you ask me. Ah, well, you can't say I didn't try. That was close. That was real close. I wouldn't have went for that rep if I was doing free weight. That's for sure. Well, let's take a 45 off each side and do one more. Fuck. Yep. All right. That was a badass way to end incline bench. I feel like I can comfortably say that was good enough. So let's move on to some, yeah, you guessed it, dumbbell flies. No fucking shocker. So the plan was to just do the 85s today, not the 90s. But I'll admit, I don't have a problem with it. It's not a big deal. But I did talk for maybe like 10 minutes before this next set. So I actually feel pretty fresh and rested. So I went ahead and grabbed the 90s, and I'll try, like always, at least one set and kind of go off that. But I think honestly, I think I could stick with the 90s. I think it'll be fine. Like I said, I've talked for like 10, maybe 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and see. Damn. Well, so I only did 10, but honestly, that's okay. I'll just do two more at this weight. As long as the next set doesn't get drastically harder, I'll do two more at this weight. Oh. Oh, that was a tough set, but it felt really good. So, you know, exactly what I'm looking for. But really, this third set with this weight, I might get buried on one of these reps. It's a definite possibility, but I'm gonna try to get 9 or 10 again. And it kind of has me reconsidering the weight that I am going to choose for the incline dumbbell flies. I may have to go a little lighter than I was originally thinking, but that's fine. You know, I say this all the time. Not every day is gonna be your strongest or a day that you're feeling your best. And again, most of the time, it's actually the opposite of that. If you're actually training with intensity and training pretty hard, if you're bringing it every day, if you think about it, it's kind of impossible to have, to be feeling your best and have a great day in here more than half the time. I mean, really. Now, of course, there's things that you can take that can help with that. You guys know what I'm saying. That for sure helps. But even then, it always catches up to you. Like I've been training for 13 years, and I've noticed the longer that I've been training, the harder it is to get really hyped or super motivated. And I know that kind of sounds, well, I don't even know if motivated is the right word, but it's just harder. I mean, the longer you train, the harder it is on your body and mentally. It just, it starts to wear you out a little bit. But again, this is where you have to form that discipline. Discipline is so important. Without that, I would have quit a long time ago. But don't get me wrong, I don't know. The way I'm explaining this, it makes it sound like I fucking hate it in here and I'm dreading every minute. That's not the case. I really love it, and I'm still in love with training. Like it is the thing that keeps me going. But again, like I try to be transparent here, 100% transparent. And there's some days where it's really hard, man. It's really tough. It's gonna take a lot more than that for me to fucking quit. I can tell you that. The day I quit the gym is the day I'm fucking dead. The day that I take my last breath. That's the day I'm gonna quit. I plan on doing this shit until, even if I'm in a fucking wheelchair, I'm gonna find a way to train. I love it. So yeah. Anyways, I kind of started ranting here. Did I do 2 or 3 sets? I've only done 2, I think. Fuck, I don't know. I'll look and see. I think I've only done 2 though, so one more. Oh, I did say on that last set that I might end up getting buried on this one. That was close. That was real close. I'm feeling it pretty good, man. I am. So 3 really good sets. I'm happy with that. Yeah, now I'm gonna move on to some incline. Again, I don't know what weight I want to do quite yet. Rest a couple minutes and I'll figure it out. All right. So the past 3 or 4 chest sessions, I and been doing the incline dumbbell flies with the 80s. But today, it's not one of my better days. I don't feel my strongest for sure. And again, I think I haven't hit that 405 for 3 reps 3 days ago. Definitely is part of that. So yeah, instead of the 80s, I'm gonna go down to the 75s. I mean, it's only 5 pounds less in each arm, but that does make a difference. It does. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the 75s here. Hopefully, get 3 sets of. I'm thinking 12 reps. Now the third set, I may get a little less because, you know, just overall fatigue might set in a little bit by then. But nothing else to say. Let's see if I can get 12. Oh, ooh. Wow. I uh I might not get 12 on the next set even. That was that was 12, I'm pretty sure. Well, you guys seen that was a fucking grind. I mean, that was a good set for sure. But fuck was it a grind. I don't like to do my first sets of a, fresh exercise like that. I like to work my way and maybe on the last set go completely all out like that to failure. And then if I do a drop set with it, do that too. But so yeah, that I mean, really, because if you think about it, that was the first set of incline flies, and it was extremely tough. Basically, with the failure, you guys seen that. There's no way I could have done one more. And since that was my first set, I got to do that 2 more times. Not to failure like that, but I just generally I have to do 2 more sets after going that hard on the first one. It's not ideal. Like I said, I like to have it reversed, make the last set like that. But I said I wanted to do 12, so I gave everything I had to do 12 there. Don't be surprised if on these next couple of sets I only get like 10 or something. All right, I'm not super proud of that last rep. That last rep was a little sloppy. Honestly, that might have been 12. I didn't. This was one of those sets again where I didn't count. I was just focused on the contraction in my chest. But I think if it wasn't 12, it was close. But again, that doesn't really matter. One more. Oh. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't really want that last rep because I did. But I mean, it's all right. Honestly, I felt like if I would have kept, if I really would have gave everything I had to get it, I might have fucking pulled something. You know how that shit goes. My form start to get off just to get that last rep. It's not worth it, man. Not worth it. So I think instead of doing those reverse supinated dumbbell flies for lower chest, I think I'm gonna do the cables today. Switch up a little bit and something a little easier on the elbows. At least for me, it is. So this really isn't gonna be a chest fly per se. It's more or less a press. I'm basically just gonna start up high and press down, and then bring them together to hit the lower chest. I mean, it's pretty simple. I don't think I need to say much more than that. All right, so I'm wanting to get high reps here, but not that high. So let me just add. Let's just try a couple of these little plates and see if that's enough. All right, you know what? I think that was still pretty light. So I think I'm gonna go up one more. I'll bring it up to 6, and then just for shits and giggles, I think I'll do a drop set and really cap off the chest with a crazy pump, and we'll call that a fucking day. Nope. All right. Okay. I'm kind of. I kind of want to do 2 drop sets here. Kind of. Well, I'll bring it up to 4, and then maybe do one more after that too. Oh man. Yep. Let's do one more. Oh man. All right. Okay, that I know that didn't really look super intense, but I trust me, my titties are on fire right now. They are fucking burning. It's kind of tough because like I can go pretty heavy when I'm doing that, but again, that's not the main focus here. But like I said, I can go pretty heavy, but the one of the main focuses is you want to pull your chest through, get that peak in stretch, and then that peak contraction while keeping your chest and your ribs up and through. But when you start to go heavier, obviously it gets harder to do that. But then I start to lighten the weight, and the weight feels too light. So it's like, kind of a hard thing to balance. But yeah, I mean, whatever. We got it done. So yeah, I'm gonna get my protein in real quick, protein shake. Go back there and see how shitty I'm looking today. Well, so I wore the all black for no reason, I guess. Didn't fucking meet my end today in the gym, which that's a good thing. It means I get to train tomorrow. But I did come prepared today. So yeah, I did. I do this a lot on chest day, but I don't record these sets. But I did just do one set of body weight push-ups just to get a bit more blood in there and really, really burn out the pecs. And I think it worked because they're pretty much done at this point. Um, so yeah, let's get straight into it. Oh my god, yeah, that's you're. Oh, so dude, dude, I thought you were somebody else. Dude, that fucking you have a tricep thing. Huh? But I have to. Yeah, that side tricep. That pose is the hardest one for me to. I've said this numerous times, but you know what? Let's try it again. I really need to work on that. Damn, man, it's my flexibility. I really got to start doing some fucking yoga or something. But yeah, that's that's it, man. I would say good workout. Honestly, any day you get to work out is a good workout. So yeah, man. This was a obviously a little bit higher rep day, but like I said earlier, sometimes that's needed. I just felt like I needed it today. Probably do the same thing tomorrow because, and honestly, okay, this is kind of maybe a little too far in the future, but I think Sunday when I come in here and hit squats, I might just work with like 455, not go over 500. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's why I said kind of thinking a little too far in the future. That could change if I start to feel a little better by then, because that's 3 days away. A lot can happen in 3 days. So yeah, it is time for me to go get my next meal in. So I will be back here tomorrow for shoulders and triceps.